Hey guys, Noah here. Welcome to another episode of Monday Mentor. I am so glad that you guys are joining me. And I wanted to unpack a really cool concept about going big in terms of faith or situations in life that require ridiculous faith and stepping out into the unknown. There's a great Bible story that I basically wanted to share that kind of signifies this. And I've recently been doing some projects and some asking in life where the asks are so big that it's literally like that David and Goliath moment. But one of the stories that really stands out for me is the idea of when Jesus was down by the edge of the water and he comes upon these guys that are fishing and they didn't catch anything all day. And he says, hey, do me a favor. Will you just get in your boats and go out to the center of the lake and drop your nets out there and you'll catch some fish. And what I think is so amazing, and everybody's always heard that story, right? But what they don't realize and what folks don't realize about this story is that typically in those days, the fishing was done at night, and fishing was normally done in the shallow of the water. And Jesus asked these guys to go out into the middle of the lake where it is the most deepest, but also at noon, high noon, in the middle of the day. So none of this makes sense. Sound familiar in your life? None of it making any sense, and you're being asked to go into a space that you've never gone and traveled before. Maybe it's moving you into a new place. Maybe it's that job position, or maybe it's that new spot that you would like to accomplish. And typically this happens in career. Maybe it's education with your kids. Maybe it's that new level of that intimacy of relationship with your kids, or asking them some tough questions. Whatever it requires in terms of that faith and stepping out into the absolute unknown, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What I love about that story is that there was so much fish caught that it actually broke the nets. And that is the life of faith, and that's a life of stepping out into the unknown. And not just for the sake of, hey, I'm going to try something new, but it's deep down when I know that I'm being called to go do something that nobody else can do, that it's right there if I want to take it, but it doesn't make sense. And one of the reasons why I like that is because it requires God's involvement in my life, and there's thumbprints all over it. His thumbprints are all over it. I can't escape it. I can't get away from it. So I just really wanted to encourage you guys with that today, that some of the situations in life aren't going to have all the ingredients of being absolutely perfect and aligned for you to step out into that faith of that journey, of stepping out into that, hey, of this unknown. Most people won't step until they have everything that they need. Example would be, do you have to have that underwriting and a lot of money in order to make that dream happen? I've rarely seen any dream happen, or I've yet to see, or I should say it this way. Most dreams that I've seen have very little to have to do with money in terms of it being launched. But most people sit on the sidelines or in the stands and say, you know what? In order for this to happen, I need an investor to come in, and I need to be able to build this whole thing, and this is the restaurant that I want to be able to build. And I just say, you know what? Why don't you try having just a dinner party at your house, showing how amazing everybody can see your cooking is, and experience it in that way. But everybody is typically waiting for the big reassurance and security in order to accomplish and pull off their biggest dreams. So I would like to encourage you guys this week, step out when it doesn't make sense, when the odds seem impossible. Some people have said, there's no way you're going to be able to go to the very top of the chain in the corporate world and be able to talk to that one individual. But you know what? I asked. It happened. It worked out. You just have to have the courage to do it. So have the courage, step out when it doesn't make sense, step out when you don't have everything perfectly aligned. And I hope this is an encouragement to you this week. Go to my private Facebook page, or I should say, go to my Facebook page, leave a comment there at Noah Fine Art. But also, you can head on over to YouTube and check out all the Monday Mentor videos. They're all up there, and also on my site, noahelias.net. Hope you guys have an amazing week. Talk soon.